Hi, my name is Divyanshu Mundra. This interview was for my CA articleship at a big firm. This was the HR round, which usually is followed by the aptitude test and is succeeded by the technical rounds. So, in the HR round, they basically don't have much to test about other than your speaking skills, confidence, and your background. And when your interviewer herself is a big Game of Thrones fan, things are bound to get wicked. So after acing the aptitude test, it was time for my HR interview. While HR is fun, technical gives me the creeps. So after the usual tell me about yourself in the HR round, the HR interview took an unexpected turn.
So, what do you do in your free time?
Ma'am, I like watching TV series, I like watching sports, so I'm into outdoor games as well.
You said TV series, so I'm assuming you're talking about the English ones?
Oh, yes, of course, ma'am.
Which one is your favorite TV series?
My favorite would be Sherlock.
What do you like about it?
Oh, it's a very well thought out show. Like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's work is amazing. I know it's well thought out because they release only 3 episodes in every 2 years.
Well, if you speak of it so highly, I'll add it to my list.
Oh, you definitely should, ma'am.
So, do you watch the Game of Thrones?
Oh, yes, of course.
Then the finale must have left you in a shock.
Just when you think none of your favorite characters would die, they decide to kill off Jon Snow.
I think Jon Snow will come back though. I read it in a blog that Melisandre will revive him.
I have read the books and Jon Snow's fate hasn't been decided as yet, so I highly doubt that.
So, who's your favorite Game of Thrones character?
It has to be Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion. Why?
Because he's just very witty and over time you grow fond of him.
So it seems that someone idolizes Tyrion.
Oh, definitely, ma'am.
So, you're admitting that of all the fictional characters in the show, your idol is one who is depicted as drunk all the time, swears most of the times, and for the rest of the time he is involved in questionable activity, which for the sake of the interview I won't say out loud. Not to mention that he killed his lover with his own bare hands, his father with a crossbow, and he ran away from the kingdom like a coward without facing his trusting brother. And you idolize this guy.
Well, if you put it that way.
Well, by now Tyrion would have had a witty comeback.
Well, can I demand a trial by combat?
It doesn't work that way.
Tyrion is the most crippled characters of all time. Like, even though Jaime lost his hand, but Tyrion had to face constant humiliation and angst by others, much like I might face by my seniors. To be comfortable with our weaknesses and wear it like an armor. Brainstorming and wittiness can get you out of prison twice. It can help you win battles, and it can help you answer tricky questions to which there is no definite answer.
That's an impressive comeback. You can go outside and wait for your technical round. It was a pleasure meeting you.
That was the most interesting interview ever. So the verdict was, I joined another firm before the results were out. In case you're skeptical about the interview's originality, it is 100% real. And yes, I did say I demand a trial by combat.
Hey guys, this is the real Divyanshu Mundra, and you just saw my HR interview experience at one of the big fours. The HR interviews are really smooth. There's no complications as such. They just want to know your personality, your speaking skills, your interests, and whether you could work in a team environment or not. If you could conducively be productive towards the organization's growth. Apart from this, if you have any particular skills or interests which you can talk to about with the HR interviewers, the interviews generally end really well, and there's nothing to be worried about. You should be more concerned about the technical rounds because that's where they grill you, really. But apart from this, I'm also a novelist. I have written a best-selling novel called Secret of the Himalayan Treasure. It's a thriller novel. It's available on Amazon. You can check it out if you want. The interview was a bit more comprehensive than what you just saw, and we talk about other skills too. I mentioned about my writing and blogging on my CV, and that took up about 5 to 7 minutes in the HR interview. So if you are writing your interests and your passion, so you're just speaking about that to the HR interviewer, mostly it will revolve around that. Try that. It's really a fun experience interviewing at the Big Fours. It really gives you your very first insight into the corporate world when it comes to chartered accountancy. You can try that. Thank you.